Hello the internet, my name is Laura and welcome back to my channel. We are continuing on with organizing my Pokemon cards from my childhood collection. And I have this neat little list here. The last video that I did, we did EX Ruby Sapphire, Sandstorm Dragon, and Hidden Legend. So now we're going to be moving on to Fire Red and Leaf Green. There is a set in there that's like Team Aqua, Team Magma. I don't think I ever got any cards from them at all. I was not interested in Team Aqua and Team Magma because Team Rocket is my first love. Right now we are going into Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is what I have here, and then I have some extra cards that I found in my bulk. And let's see, I haven't really looked at this yet. Okay, so it looks like I have this Hypno that's a rare, and then here I have a Nidoking from this set. I pulled this out to put it into a set that, or to like display it because I really like Nidoking. And so it wasn't in here, but this is a reverse holo rare Nidoking. That's pretty awesome. So anyway, we're gonna pull these out of here. It looks like they are not in, these ones are not in sleeves, because they're in the nicer binders, or I mean in the nicer pages, except for this little, that's on the outside. And then some of the cards here are in the not as fun pages. Get them out of there. Ugh. Okay. And then we can organize everything and put it back into nice pages. Oh, try Meowth. Okay. Okay, that's a good sleeve. Okay. And poor Weedle is also, I see you, Weedle. Okay. So obviously the Nidoking, I have the Nidoran and Nidorino here. Okay, so uncommons, commons, because back in the day we did not sort things by color, we sorted things by, oh, there's another potion I was talking about. Be interesting to have a collection of just all the potions that have come out. Alright, but that's a trainer, those are trainers, uncommon rare, more trainers, common. You're common, but we love you anyway. Okay. So we have this Nidoking, which I'm wondering if that's a printing issue or if that was a damage to the card. Let's see. Yeah, I'd be more likely to assume that that's a printing problem because of how well I treat my cards. Like this whole, there's like a line going straight down there, and then this part of the card is darker. Yeah, I can't imagine that I allowed anything to happen to this card that would have done that. And also the card is still in perfect condition. Like, it just has that different color to it. So I would assume that that's a printing problem. And then we have our non-holo Hypno. This is number 825. Okay, perfect. So this is gonna go in here. It'd be beautiful. And I really do like that card. Nidoking is one of my favorites. I feel like I should make a list at some point. I've got like my ultimate favorite, which is Arcanine. And then I have like some medium favorites, and like Mewtwo is there, Vaporeon is there, I think Nidoking is there. And then I have I really enjoy them, but they're not like favorites, like Lapras, Mawile. And then there's the ones where it's like I kind of have, they're not really favorites, but I have like an emotional connection to them due to like I used them in the game, or like I have a fun story about them or something like that. And it might be fun to be all like, yeah, these are the Pokemon that I really, really like. Okay, you are just a repeat. Okay, and then we're going to open up a new pack of sleeves. Which means open that, and then open that, and then open that. Okay. Okay, find out where the top is so that I'm pulling them out correctly. Okay, there we go. I'm definitely going through some penny sleeves and even my Dragon Shield cards by doing all this organizing, but like at the end of the day, so worth it. So worth it. And they're all so beautiful. And you just look at them and they're all so nice. Okay. Okay, so what do we got here? These are probably in reverse alphabetical order because they were in order. Bulbasaur. Okay, so why are... But you're a Charmander and you're a Charmander. So you were not together. Bellsprout, Bulbasaur, Paris, and Nidoran. Oh, Paris and Nidoran go next to each other. Okay, so you guys... Alright. Alright, there we go. Now they're all in order. Now they just need sleeves, or new sleeves, as it were. Alright. A super cute Bulbasaur, and I have Charmander. It's kind of a shame I don't think I have a Squirtle from this set. Okay, and then these are, yeah, they're in this order. And my last couple of sleeves that are the nice sleeves. Alright. Yeah, this is like, there's this set and then there's another set that I did recently where the symbol, like the symbol for the set, this little like, this one looks like a Pokeball. The other one looks like a not complete Pokeball. And it's just like, yeah, no, I'm glad that they eventually decided to just stop trying to come up with symbols for each of them, because, yeah, it just complicated everything. And, like, some of them you could remember, and some of them were too similar to each other, and, like, I mean, I still have, because I don't know all the new modern sets, I still have trouble, like, I look at the letters, and I'm like, which one is that again? You know, and that's, like, the letters, so... I'm glad we've gone that way, and once I've learned them, that will, I just think that's better in general. Ooh. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Spearow. Voltorb. Whittle. I mean, there's something to be said for almost every Whittle or Caterpie card. Just super adorable. Like, just such an easy Pokemon to make. Super adorable. Okay, and now we have trainers. Okay. Okay. We've got the reverse. Oh, we've got 2 reverse hollows of that. I don't know if that's worth. Well, both of those are kind of scratched up. That's a shame. Okay, we'll stick that. You know what? We'll put it in a sleeve and put it in the bulk, just because that'll help it keep it from getting even more scratched. Okay, so 88. I have no idea who Celio is. He might have been in a game that I played. I just don't remember him. I mean, I guess if he was from Fire Red Leaf Green. Did I play Fire Red Leaf Green? But he looks like a Bill. So he might have just been the Bill XP. In. There you go. Wee. Boop. Alright, and... the beautiful potion. Alright, so... boop. We have this beautiful Nidoking. And some nice card, like, kind of cute. The Diglett, that's like, that Diglett means businessman. Why is my cat freaking out? I don't know. Okay. Kind of a cute Pikachu. Oh, except there's something on its eye. What the heck? Oh, it's in the sleeve. Like, it's cute, but its eye looks weird because there's like a little thing. That's what I get for not having brand new pages, but yeah, there we go. Okay. And adorable Whittle, and then a couple of trainer cards. Beautiful. So there goes that set. Alright, so we can check that off. Okay, so next it says is Team Rocket. That's actually Team Rocket Returns, obviously. But we already did that because I did the video on Team Rocket, so we're going to skip right over to EX Deoxys, which I have. Some of that. And some of this. And these all Deoxys. They be. Okay. And then as you can see, I have a little bit more of this. What kind of order do we have these in? Okay, so not in perfect order, or for whatever reason that trainer is there. I guess there was just a spot. Oh, and then that trainer is there. So okay, yeah. So we'll have to reorganize this. What the heck was I thinking? Who knows? And then there's a couple of cards in here. So we have a nice Beautifly. The Shift Try is also a rare. This, I'm not sure if this is the set that started it. No, it didn't. Because we were just looking at this set. No, that one doesn't have it. I wonder if this is the set that started, where they put the name of the set on the reverse hollows as a little stamp, which I actually really like. Number one, it helps me keep track of what set is which. And I don't know, I just like it in general. But they might have, I think they also did it in Team Rocket Returns. I wonder if Team Rocket Returns is the first one that they did like that. My editor will know. My editor knows everything. Okay. And it's not something that they kept up forever, which is kind of a shame. Though, truthfully, having different types of reverse hollows has been interesting. You know, they don't always look the same. They look the same within a set, but they don't always look the same, which looks kind of cute. The electrike playing with the water, as long as he doesn't electrocute anybody. Yeah, I definitely had, I have a picture somewhere on my computer of, you know, those signs that they do, like they'll put signs on a dog or whatever. It's like, you know, I farted so loudly that I scared myself out of sleep or whatever, and it's supposed to be like little naughty things they did. I have one of an Arcanine that has a sign around its neck that says, "I got so excited for dinner that I burnt down the kitchen." And it just reminds me of, like, you know, some of these are like, oh my gosh, you know, they're so powerful. And I'm like, there's no way that we would just be hanging out with, because, like, I don't know. There's definitely some argument on whether or not Pokemon are sapient or not. It's not even the same thing. Okay. I'm weird. I have the strength charm there. But, like, you know, you've got these technically supposed to be animal intelligence animals with, like, they can burn down a building or, you know, like, whatever like that, you know, and they're just wandering around. And you can meet them on the road, and it's definitely a world that would not work in reality, but it's fun that it works in a video game, so. Oh, what the heck? Natu? What did you even do to get a thing stuck to you? I don't think I have another card for that, so I'm gonna have to use it. That's okay. Alright. Okay, now what do we have here? Oh, I also have this Deoxys that I don't know why I had it separated from everything else. Okay, these are all commons, which means I probably have them. Let's see. $57, 63, 65, and more than that. Okay, we'll just keep that there and see what happens. Okay, so we have the Beautifly, which is one of the first cards. It's number 2 in the set. Looking gorgeous. Beautifly was another one of those ones where, like, they introduced it, and we were like, or I was like, they're already retreading water. Like, we already have a butterfly, or Butterfree. Why do we need a Beautifly, right? But nobody listens to me, so. Well, nobody designing Pokemon listens to me, I guess. Plenty of people listen to me. You guys are listening to me right now, unless you're not, which is really weird. Okay. Jirachi. I guess there's also the argument about whether or not you're believing anything that I say. This is a Jirachi. You don't have to believe that. You could disbelieve that. Plenty of people disbelieve things that are true all the time. Okay, so we got our rares there. All right. And then we have our uncommons. Oh no, you're 40 and you're 44. I'm magical. I'm magical. All right, beautiful. There. All right. And now into the commons. Adorable little baggin having a water slide. Ball toy doing nothing. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a pretty sunset in the background. Oh, wait, I get it. He's got self-destruct. See, it's sunset and self-destruct. He's ending it. Oh, gosh. Anyway. All right, Barber Oats. I was noticing about those these sleeves here that I have. I only have a couple of them. They are Ultra Pro. They have this little thing here. The first slot here is the same size as all the other slots. Unfortunately, I mostly have these, where the first slot is for some reason not the same size as all the other ones. All right, Carvana. Corfish, yeah. I figured most of these were going to be bulk, which is why they were not over there, but considering my bulk has had some new cards on occasion, I just had to check. Oh, what are you doing there? I was like, Zubat. Okay. I might not know all of my alphabet, like, super well, but I know that Z comes at the end. I do know that. And it's also like, there's certain Pokemon that you expect to see at the back of the list, right? You know, like Zubat, Weedle is very often, you know, at the very end. Because, you know, W is also at the very end of the alphabet. Voltorb is often back there. Things like that. So it's like, Zubat? There's no way. Yeah, Numel looking awesome. Numel also so often just looks like derpy. Pampy is just cute. They created that Pokemon just to be cute. Which, I mean, truthfully, I have no problem with that. I like cute Pokemons. Okay, next out Shroomish, Sackcloth, Slackoff, because it's slacking off. The names that are clever are really clever. It's, you know, it's just a shame that the ones that are not clever are, like, really obviously not clever. Unfortunately, Slugma, Spoink, and Staryu are all fairly good. Skirskit, okay, I guess that doesn't really... I mean, it seems right, but it's because it's always been like that. Wingull, and then Zubat. Oh, really? I'm gonna have one too many? Aww. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, interesting. They're all uncommons. I think... No, never mind. I was going to say I might have used one of these in my deck, but I don't think any of these were in my deck. And truthfully, because I'm so, like, short on sleeves right now, and this is just one trainer card, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to forget that that card is there, but it's a trainer, so it's less likely that I will ever care. Okay, so what do we got? Some lovely... I like the art in general on this set a lot better. This one's a nice looking set. The Mag Cargo is really cool. I mean, even the Mascarin, like, I kind of like that. Like I said, that one's super cute. That's cool. Yeah, no, I do. I like the art in this set, just overall. That's super cute with the sea dots, like, hanging. They're, like, hanging from the tree. Yeah. Even that, like, takes a lot to make Skirskit look like, but they got it. Okay, so that is our EX Deoxys. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, and now, we're moving on to Emerald. Okay, so Emerald. Let me see if I can find it, because it might have its own binder. Emerald is one of the sets that I have very nearly complete. I think my Excel sheet says 90%. Yep, here it is. So it has its own binder because it's like very nearly the whole set. And then I have a lot of bulk. I think I must have actually bought... There was a period where I was still collecting Pokemon, and I also had enough disposable income that I could buy boxes. And at that point, I started buying boxes, and see, I've got, like, bulk. I've got bulk. You are not supposed to be in that set. Wait, what are you? Okay, hold on. These are EX Emerald. Okay. Those, I think, were in my set. That's why those are there. Okay, that's a different set. That's still a different set. Okay, there was just a couple. So, this one, because it's 90% complete, I actually am probably going to leave it in the, like, leave the holes, because this is a set that one day I might actually complete. I have these Melodic EXes. These were in my set, which is why I have two of this card, where normally I would never bother to repeat, especially on an expensive card like this. Okay, so what do we have? I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an 8, though. 9, 10. Oh, wait, but then that's 1. Oh, are these extra? Okay, hold on. All right. So do I have a Sceptile? I guess that's number... Oh, I do. Okay, so those are actually... Oh, I have the reverse holo. Okay, so those are extra right now. Yeah, see, I've gotten into the sets where I actually have extra cards. All right. All right, so for right now, the extras are going to go in this little guy so that I can find them. Okay, so we have all of these. I do want to put these into clear sleeves. because even though they are all the same, I just like the look of the clear sleeves better. And then we've definitely got some play set, putting cards behind each other stuff going on in here. So, all right. And then I'm going to assume that most of this bulk is just that. It's just bulk. We'll see what holes I have. I'm pretty sure that the only holes that I have are a couple of rares and EXes. But I think in here, I don't know why these ones are sleeved. I thought I remembered seeing a reverse hollow in here. Which might just mean that it's an extra reverse hollow. Oh, maybe not. Oh, more melodics. Okay. So many melodics. These were also in the deck. I had melodic and melodic EX, but since I have the reverse hollow melodic, there's no reason to change. No reason to keep something else. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and look at all these cards and see what I'm missing. Because, you know, up at the front, it's definitely looking like I am not missing anything. I'm not sure if this is the set where the only things I'm missing are the EXs, which of course are stupidly expensive. But still, it is a set that I am very close to mastering. And I am going to say that with the caveat that I am not one of the people who feels like I need to collect the non-hollow and reverse hollow of every card. So like, I have this in reverse hollow, this Exploud. I don't think I have a normal Exploud. That still counts as me having the Exploud. I do not need the regular one in order to whatever. Like, you know, kudos to you if you're one of the people who do that. Like, you know, if that's how you think that your master set is, then yeah, no, that's great. But, you know, as long as whatever your rule is, you have that clear in your mind, as that is going to count or that's not going to count, then, you know, go for it. Go forth and be happy. I'm a big proponent of, I only really need one of each art. And so if I'm looking at multiple cards of the same art, it's either my Arcanine collection, or I'm like, well, these are for trade. All right, go in there and please do not damage the card. Okay. And as far as I'm aware, there wasn't anything particularly special about this set that was like, oh, this is one where I want to collect all of it. Again, I would kind of wish I remembered what was going on in my life. It's possible that I got disposable income or more disposable income. And this just happened to be the next set out or whatever, but I do a couple of the sets that are coming up after this. I also have a good variety of the cards, because I was picking up boxes at that point, when a new set would come out. Rayquaza. I haven't seen a new Rayquaza card in a while. I mean, I guess that's just not the set that we're on. We're doing it. It's Scarlet and Violet, so oddly enough, a lot of Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. And since we have a binder for this guy, we're just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, no, I have a decent number of the reverse hollows here too, so that's really... I mean, I guess if you open up enough packs, that's what happens. Because I do have the regular hollow of the Sceptile. I'm not going to keep it though. It's going to go into my trade binder, and perhaps somebody will want it. Oh my gosh, why are there so many Swamperts? Okay, so I have some extra Swamperts too. Ah, delightful, delightful. I mean, I guess it is a starter, so there might be some demand for it, but it is not Blastoise, nor is it Charizard. So, okay. Oh, Chinchou did the same thing, or Chimenko did the same thing. Okay, they're not all in the same. Okay, so these are rare, or they're rares, but they're not hollows, so. Oh. Yeah, that's already in this type of a slave. I mean, these type, oh, it is different, slightly a different size, though. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch it out. I mean, they did have Dragon Shields. I mean, Dragon Shields have been around forever. So, I'm not really surprised. Okay. So we have Glalie, which is rare and non-hollow. And then we have a Groudon with other Groudons. Oh, I'm so beautiful. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. If I have this much bulk, I definitely pulled extras. I'm surprised that I never traded any of it, though. Maybe nobody wanted them at the time, but... I mean, this is part of why I'm going through all of this, is to... you know, figure out what I have for trades so that I can possibly, you know, trade off some of my vintage. And, I have a playset of rare Kyogres. Get some new stuff, you know. I do not need a playset of Kyogres. Number one, they are not playable anymore. Or that one isn't. And number two, I probably wouldn't use that card anyway. I mean, look, it's only got 80 HP. Power creep is real. Yeah, no, this Pokemon definitely has fallen prey to the power creep thing. I know Magic has done, like, a lot of effort to keep it from power creeping. I do not feel like Pokemon has. If they've done any, I would be surprised. Viper. Another Pokemon that was like, oh yay, another snake. Like, why? I mean, I guess there's certain types of animals that you're just, it's very easy to go back to. Like, there's a ton of birds. I mean, I guess I also did complain about them getting way too, creative, so... Where's the line? You want them to be creative, but not too creative. You want them to be too boring. That's right, that camel rep has a secret, man. He is just like that. Yep, there. And because I have stretched out these card sleeves, but again, these will not be traveling, so the likelihood of things falling out is oh, we're into uncommons. Well, there's my cat. Hi. Have you decided that we are now very close to lunch and you need to bother me so that I do not forget that we have gotten close to lunch? Yes. Okay. Have you trapped yourself? Yeah? That's a very cool Dodrio card. Do you like that card? No, not so much? How are you going to get yourself out of this one? It better not be by knocking my cards over. You're just going to stand there. All right, well, welcome to the stream. Boop. I'm actually really surprised he's still there. Boop, 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 ba-doo. Okay, there he goes. Grump pig. Second grump pig. He's kind of cute. I like the purple flowers. Interesting. Hariyama. Hariyama? Yeah, it is very unlikely that there's anything in there that I do not have already in here. We're not going to reach any holes until we get to the EXes at the end. And then I have very few. I'm pretty sure that that melodic, yeah, that melodic is from this set. I mean, I would like to think that if I open, because this is definitely, I feel like this is more than one box of bulk. Maybe it's not. I feel like this is more than one box of bulk. That if I opened up 2 different boxes of this, that I got more than one EX. But we'll just have to get to the end and see what I have back there. Boop. You go, Minoon. We were doing so well with the card sleeves fitting in here, and then suddenly we got to one where it was like, nope, not gonna fit anymore. By the way, if you guys see me miss any cards, let me know. I'll get to it eventually. This is one of the bulks that I'm going to have to actually sort through. There's so much of it that if I ever was looking for a card in there, it would be a hassle. Got 2 of the reverse hollows for that one. Probably not an uncommon thing now that we're getting down into the commons. Let's see. Cacnea, do you also have? Nope. Just a playset back there. A playset in addition to the... anyway. I'm a very wonderful and thorough collector. Boop. Though, probably 5 is going to be the maximum of cards that I keep in there. Hopefully, 5 is the maximum of cards I will keep in there. I know, I guess if I get a whole bunch of reverse hollows... I guess if I got a whole bunch of reverse hollows, I'd just keep a playset of reverse hollows. Boop. Phoebus. As long as Phoebus is on your bench, prevent all damage done to Phoebus by attacks. Oops. Thank you for letting me know, chat. There is no chat, but... though I guess that could keep this more interesting. If I had enough people to have an actual chat. Just basically taking these cards out and just replacing them for a whole effing set. Yeah, see, there's Numel looking very, like that. The who? It's a goofy sound. Like as in the character goofy, not just the goofy sound. I always thought this was a really weird Pokemon. Like, I feel like the only reason that they did it is so that they would have a Pokemon that looked like a heart. I don't know. I mean, maybe that is why they have it. A lot of cards in this set. Gonna have a lot of the cards in this set. Oh, there's another. Got double. I mean, even there, he's like sliding down. I don't know where he's going. He looks very determined, but he still looks kind of doopy. Derpy? Is that one of those words I'm not supposed to say anymore? Oh, I didn't realize that had to be a Poke Power. Once before your turn, before you attack, you may put Pikachu from your hand onto Pichu. This counts as evolving and remove all damage counters from Pichu. Well, I guess the damage counters thing is not a normal effect of evolving, so... Are these thick cards? Yeah, those are thick cards. Okay. That is a thin card. Okay. Man, I got all these penny sleeves and I'm running through them super fast. That's just what's going on right now. I really do need a trash can, I feel like. I just, like, I didn't think that there'd be all that much trash for opening Pokemon cards, but here we are. Or messing with Pokemon cards, I guess, because I have all the old sleeves that I want to throw away. I have all of those. And then just packaging from other things I've opened. I mean, I'm not even throwing away the booster pack things, because I feel like I want to do something with them. Not sure if I ever will or not. One of those someday things. Someday I might do something with it. Someday my prince will come. Oh, that's true. I mean, dating this video a little bit, the live-action Snow White movie. No, not that one or that one, but the one that came out in 2025. 2025. Suddenly forgot what year it was. Has gotten horrible reviews. And, maybe that's why I'm singing that song, because I was thinking about that. I have not seen it. Not planning on seeing it. I was never really a fan of Snow White. However, not really a fan of Snow White, but I did base an entire book off of it that I wrote. In that my main character lives in a world where the fairy tales try and play themselves out. And her mother made her dress as a prince so that she wouldn't play out the Snow White tale that she is destined to play out. I missed again. But the story does not read very much like a Snow White tale at all. In fact, it very much does not. But there is a huntsman. There is she's not a stepmother. That's stuff with the plot. But anyway. She just get a stepmother eventually. But that's not till book 3. Alright, so apparently I was in a city championships. Huh. That is one where I will keep that and then an extra one, which is going to throw off my count, which is going to be super fun. But I like these ones when they have this different things, like I have a bunch of pre-release cards that, like, I give them their own slots and all that kind of stuff. Gosh, my bulk stack is just getting higher and higher. It seems like other streamers hide it off of the edge, but I didn't do that. All right. Battle Frontier. What do we got? Full heal, double full heal. Okay, so 76. Yeah, I just have to keep an eye on the number because I'm not putting them back into the same. I'm not just moving them over, they're moving. Lumberry. Mr. Stone's Project. This was in my set. That's why he is in a funky card sleeve. I do not need him in a funky card sleeve. He is an uncommon. Okay. Granberry. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. There, we'll make it a little neater. 80. No, no other EXs. Really, the only one I got was Melodic EX. Did I pull 2 Melodic EXs? I was for sure that I had, I wonder if that's why I decided to build a deck around it. Because I was like, well, if I pulled 2 melodic EXes, that must be the universe telling me that that's what my deck should be. All right, so 82, 83. Okay, I'm missing 83. Do we have, all right. I don't think there were any trainers in this pack, or in this. An 84, so leave that one blank, and then this one goes down here. 182, yeah, okay, and then we've got Wally's Training. It's like an uncommon, too. That's really weird. '86, 87. This is a rare. 88, also a rare. 89. Pretty. Okay. And then 90 might go into the EX cards. I'm gonna have to go look at my thing real quick. I like having all of those. It's really pretty. I don't need them all though because but okay. Okay, as expected, 90 is where the EX starts. The EXes start. So for right now, I've got 107, which is the secret rare of this set, back when there was only like 1 secret rare. I'm gonna put our melodics, EXs. That is in mint condition, man. I played with that card, and it is in mint condition. As is that one. Love it. Okay, so now I can... Alright. So I'm going to put the melodic into here. I'm not going to... Until I get to the point where I'm getting more cards to fill out this other thing, I'm not going to put like extra sleeves in here. So we'll have these guys, and then I'm going to take... Oh wow, I've got a couple of these. That one's got a scratch on it. Take these energy cards out of here and just have the... each one. Though technically I should also take this Farfetched and put it at the very back. So the Melodic EX will be on its own card, or its own sleeve, own page. Oh, that's a shame. Got some that way lines on the whole card, really. Okay, 90, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So technically, oh no, I should just move those down. I didn't realize it fit that 90. This is how numbers work. 97, 98, 99, 100, 101. Yeah. Okay. Never mind, I am just going to set it up because it doesn't require any extra pages. I thought it was going to require extra pages, but I don't know how numbers work. Don't know how the alphabet works. I don't know how numbers work. Everything is just a mystery to me all the time. And like I said, this is one of the sets where I might legit try to complete it one day because it's so close already. Type of thing where I just keep an eye out for the EXes, and if I can get a good deal and trading with somebody, that way I don't have to spend any money on it. That could be cool. Hi, did you want me to throw that? Yeah? Okay. The cat tried to jump in my lap. Throw? Oop. Throw. Luckily, his nails have been trimmed, and that did not hurt at all. Yay! Wait, oh. I got a couple penny sleeves stuck in there. Okay, perfect. Perry has come away with the prize. Sorry, Cece. Okay. All right, and then since this does actually fit so well in here, we will not put this in the middle. We will put it where it's supposed to be 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Yeah, okay, yeah. Not in the 6th slot because there's a 90. All right. So, except for that trainer card. Oh, I should have looked at what that trainer card was. I'm sure it's already been on screen because my editor would have been like, what trainer card is that? So that trainer card, which I don't have, I should go look because I might remember where it is. It's a rare candy. So I might not have that rare candy. I have rare candies. But yeah, okay. So for right now, I'm going to assume that I don't have it. If I find it later, I'll put it in here. But for right now, we're going to go through our beautiful binder that has every card except that rare candy and the EXs. So yeah, it's really nice to see like such a full page. Or all these pages are going to be full. We've got a bunch of reverse hollows to pretty up the non-hollow rares. Make sure everybody stays in there, even though this binder is a little loose. I do like the Do Trio from this set. That action shot is really cool. Also, I think that's adorable with the Phoebus and the fishing thing. For those of you who weren't around in the Phoebus days, there was a particular pond, or was it a particular? Like, there were only certain squares, like only certain tiles on the map that you could fish Phoebus out of, and you'd have to like locate one of those squares, and then you would fish there until you caught the number of Phoebus, like however many Phoebus you wanted. And you didn't only get Phoebus out of those squares either, I don't think. There was you would go and fish, was it 3 times or 5 times? I mean, this is how you would find Phoebus. You'd go to a square and you'd fish 3 or 5 times. I can't remember what it was. And then if you got a Phoebus, you would know that was one of the squares. If you didn't get it in that amount of time, then you would know that that wasn't one of the squares and you would move on. Okay, so rare candy there that we don't have. Everything else that we do have. And this very lovely multi-energy that's rainbow and also shiny. We've got our melodic EX there. We've got our reverse hollow energy cards, all of them. And the secret rare of the set. 107. All right. Wow. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure we're going to go ahead and end the video here because I've been sorting for a while. So if you like this video, go ahead and like this video. We're going to be moving on to Unseen Forces, which I also have a large amount of in our next video. So if you want to, you can just subscribe if you want to see that. Hit the bell. I've never said hit the bell before. I don't care. Do what you want. And keep loving what you love. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.